He who is brave is free. These words are more than a quote. They are a battle cry for the soul. In a world that cages minds with fear, only the brave break free. Not because they have no fear, but because they rise above it. If you want freedom, emotional, spiritual, creative, financial, you don't need permission, you need bravery. What does it mean to be free? Most people think freedom is about money, time, or travel. But the truth is, freedom starts in the mind. Freedom is waking up and choosing your life. Freedom is saying yes to what you love and no to what steals your soul. Freedom is not needing validation to be yourself. And that kind of freedom comes only to the brave. You're not stuck because of your job, your bank account, or your past. You're stuck because of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. That fear becomes your prison. It does. Wraps you in comfort. It whispers, play it safe. It says, what if you fail? But here's the secret. The cage is an illusion, and courage is the key. Courage is not being fearless. It's acting despite fear. Bravery is the quiet whisper that says, try again. It's the decision to speak your truth, to take the leap, to start the business, to leave the toxic relationship, to walk alone, if you must. Every time you choose courage, you take back your power. You claim your voice. You own your decisions. You live life on your terms, and that is true freedom. The world we live in was shaped by brave people. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. Gandhi fasted and led with nonviolence. Malala stood for education with bullets aimed at her. Muhammad Ali gave up everything for what he believed. They weren't superhuman, they were brave. And because of their bravery, they became free. Not always in body, but in spirit, in truth, in legacy. What's stopping you from living that boldly? Today, we trade our dreams for comfort. We silence our hearts to fit in. We numb ourselves with entertainment, food, distractions, just to avoid the voice inside that says, you were meant for more. We are not chained by iron. We are chained by comfort zones, and the only way out is bravery. Being brave isn't a one-time event. It's a daily decision. Getting up when you're tired. Saying no when others expect yes. Choosing integrity over approval. Speaking when it's easier to stay silent. Trying again when you've already failed. Bravery doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet yes to growth. The more you choose it, the freer you become. Some people live chained to their past mistakes, past abuse, past betrayal. But hear this, you are not your past. You are your next decision. Bravery is choosing healing over resentment. Forgiveness over blame. Letting go over holding on. It's brave to rebuild. It's brave to begin again. And in doing so, you set yourself free. You can live safe, never take risks, never speak up, never try anything bold. But safety has a price. The price is your dreams, your potential, your freedom. One day, you'll look back, and you won't regret the times you failed. You'll regret the times you didn't even try. Bravery has a cost, but cowardice, it costs everything. When you live brave, you become unshakable. You stop chasing approval. You start living in alignment. You make decisions with power. You speak with fire. You don't need permission to start. You don't need validation to rise. You don't need a crowd to lead. You just need courage. Because bravery breaks the chains. Bravery opens the doors. Bravery is the path to purpose. So here's the challenge. Speak the truth you've been afraid to say. Chase the dream you've buried. Forgive the one you swore you never would. Let go of the version of you that plays small, because the world doesn't need more people pretending to be okay. It needs the brave. It needs you. He who is brave is free. Seneca, live it, breathe it, be it. If this message lit a fire inside you, like this video, comment, "I choose bravery." Subscribe for weekly soul-shaking motivation. Because on this channel, we don't fear the world. We free ourselves from it.